Hey guys, welcome to my video about motorizing Lego's Hogwarts Express 75955 using the new powered up system. I'm going to show you in this video how I did it, what some of the challenges were from it, and then I'm going to show you some nice shots of this beautiful train going around the track. First, some background on this. Powered Up is Lego's replacement for power functions. It's a Bluetooth system as opposed to the IR system of previous trains. Reason being, it's much more compact. You have just a white battery box with all the circuitry in it and a motor. That's it. You can find this in the 60197 and 60198 trains, as well as there's motors in the new Batman remote control car. Now, if you've got the old IR system, you might as well stop watching this now and go and check out Kaz's over on Blockhead UK. She has a nice video showing how to use the IR system. I'm going to focus on the Bluetooth system. Now, I'm calling this the Mark II because I had a Mark I that was very messy. This is my Mark II where I'm just trying to figure out what bricks I need and how to make it neat. The first thing you'll notice is the tender is a lot bigger than the old one. This is what's left of the old one for comparison. So as you can see, it's 2 studs longer in each direction, as well as the wheels are further apart because this is the motor under here, and it's a bit taller. No, it's actually only about 1.5 blocks taller. It's not that much taller. I think it actually looks more balanced than the original one. The reason being, it's got everything contained in it, and I'll show you why that is in a minute. Now, I'll show you one problem as well that has been brought up by a lot of people. The 3-pin connection that comes with the train does not work when it goes around corners at all. So I've used a 4-pin here. So this is all based on me ordering the red parts. That will become my Mark III. And as part of that, this will get upgraded as well. Now, the reason you need the 4 pins is because when you go around chicanes, like junctions and things like that, as well as corners, it has a habit of coming off the track. This is not good because the parts can't move properly. Now, some people have solved this by using the magnetic system, which basically makes it 4 studs long. I've gone with a 4 stud on this because I'm going to keep it fixed here, and then I'm going to replace this one with magnets just because I think this needs to stay connected. Now let's get into taking this apart and having a look at what's underneath the hood. So for those of you that haven't seen the new powered up system, this is the bogie. Looks pretty much identical to the last power function system, apart from you have this almost telephone like adapter, and that's because there's a few things going on inside that one that are a bit different, which comes from this little unit here. This is the Bluetooth system. You can see those 2 sockets. That's all you get. That's all you need to power this, is those 2 things. You don't need an IR receiver, not anything else. It's all just contained in that one unit, which makes it really nice to put in something like this particular setup. So what have I done? Here is the actual tender. Now obviously all the grey parts will become red parts. That is just what I had in my parts bin for testing it. But to show you, I've kept the original ends, the original sides, and this top bit here will obviously all become red. This will become a black line and then red in here, and then this whole bottom bit, I'm undecided, probably just all be black, but I might go with red and a bit of black. Inside, it's pretty simple and clean. I've used a minifigure plate as the actual holder for the battery, and then just this. Now you'll notice there's a nice big hole in the middle here, and the reason for that is, as I'll show you, we'll put this through here. We have this nice little pin in the middle of the bogie that you could cut off if you want to, but then you'll never be able to use it on another train, and that just goes in neatly like that. I've done it so that it sits as tightly as I can make it there, and then it connects on both ends of the bogie, and that's it. And we can see inside there's our pin. Everything just raises it up high enough to not push the battery up. We'll connect up the battery, and then we'll just push it down so it sits neatly on that character plate there. Make sure you pull this all the way up and keep it taut, because otherwise it'll go under the battery. Push it down. That's it, it's in. And then we can just neatly tuck this cable in here, and that is it. You wouldn't even know it's there. There's a bit of cabling there. I'm planning to put coal on the top here. I could put something in there. I might fill that space up there. I'm obviously not going to touch this one, but that's it. It's that neat. That's all it takes to make it work. I've kept the original pins here. This one's going to become a magnet, as I said, and that's it. Very, 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 very simple. If you want me to do a breakdown of how I actually built that, I can, part by part. The main thing I've done is these two plates on each side here are too thick, so they come in and the battery sits on that, just because I like having that bit of extra strength there. You don't have to go quite that far, but I just found it made it a bit more rigid. So let's plug that in and fire it up. Okay, so for those of you that haven't seen this system before, this is the powered up system. Got the city trains and the Batmobile, and obviously they've left room because I'm sure they're going to add more. I would imagine they're going to let you customize it too. So all it takes to turn it on is we put here, I'm going to select the intercity train, and then I'm going to press this button on here. It'll start to flash and then go solid. On here it'll say it's got a connection, and that is it. That's all it took. So let's move this train. Let's go backwards, forwards. Hit the brakes. That's it. That was all it took. It's got a beautiful motion, I think, so it follows it just fine. There's absolutely no issues with that. Now I will show you one thing, which is here on this junction. Let's just turn that way. Now, this will go around this junction without a problem, but if I had the 3-pin on it, it would derail about there. This would all come off because it just cannot move enough on the 3-pin, and basically it pushes itself off the track. So by using a 4-long stud, we've solved the problem of the derailing. Remember that if you do this with your train. And that is that. So that's my solution to motorizing the Hogwarts Express with the new powered up Bluetooth system. It's very neat, as you can see. It's entirely contained in here. I haven't had to modify the train in the slightest to do this. As you can see, GJBricks is driving the train for us now. So let me know in the comments what you think about this solution. Do you like the way I've done this? Do you think I could have done this better? Does this look better proportion than the old one? Is it all right here? Don't comment on the color. It's work in progress. That will be red and black soon. Do you like the Bluetooth system now, or are you still an IR diehard? If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe, and don't forget to like this video and let YouTube know you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for some videos of this going around the track. I will see you in my 5 and a bit video this Sunday. Thanks for watching, guys.